Welcome back again, guys, and again we're going to stick on the red velvet kick. Corey again hooked me up with another idea, and again I had a bunch that I got from the Arnold Classic after meeting everyone, working with the team. He also wanted a small little cake with cream cheese frosting, and as you can see, this guy takes his red velvet pretty damn serious. So let's get to it. I'm going to make a protein microwave cake, which only takes a couple minutes, and then we're going to coat it with a frosting, which you saw in my previous video. Dry ingredient wise, which I just mixed up, 1 scoop of the red velvet, which is 34 grams, 50 grams of the extra fluffy pancake mix, so it's a little bit over 1 serving, 8 grams of the sugar-free fat-free pudding mix, 5 grams of the baking powder to help it rise, and a touch of Splenda, which is about 3 grams, and that is our dry ingredients. Wet ingredient wise, what are we going to add? I'm going to add 25 grams of Greek yogurt, and again this will be used as the fat replacement. So I'm going to drop that right in there, like so. Getting close. There we go. Alright, we are good. 25 grams. One other thing we're going to add is an egg white. Alright, and this will help with the overall rise, especially when we cook it in the microwave, so we'll just give it a little dab back and forth. As so. And the last thing that you're actually going to need to do is add enough water to make a nice sludge consistency. Alright, so I'm just going to take a little bit out of my sink here and just mix it up by hand. And what I mean by a sludge consistency is, hopefully you can see this as I get this, nail this right on. You don't really need a lot of water with the Core Performance Whey. Again, it's a little bit on the thinner side, sorry. So you just want something that will give you that batter-like consistency that you see with all my pancake videos and whatnot. And we're going to transfer it to a Tupperware container, and we are going to make this bad boy. Alright, this is a little too thick. Alright, you want it a little bit runnier. So I'm going to say this is coming close to about 1/3 of a cup of water. Just kind of guessing off the top of my head. I don't really like to measure things, as you can see, besides the detailed, accurate stuff here, so I can give you your calculations and macros and all that. But overall, that's a lot better. You know, spoons down just like so. So I'm going to grab myself one of these little circular containers. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our cooking spray and coat it. As so. I'm going to grab my spatula, which is right here. And we are going to take this mixture that you see here, and we're going to spoon it right into the Tupperware container. Now let me taste test it first. I know red velvet's a new flavor. Guys, this is bomb. You get the nice chocolate taste to it with a little bit of a cream cheese aftertaste. Now let's get back to this video before I get too off track here. You dump the mixture into the Tupperware container. And what I highly suggest you do is do not cook this on a high power. Cook it on a medium power, because just like if you cook oatmeal in a microwave, it can overflow. The same thing can happen with your protein cakes. They may overflow, and believe me, it makes a very bad mess, and that's nothing you want to clean up. Okay? My frosting, which I already have made, 50 grams of the Greek yogurt, 50 grams of the regular yogurt, 20 grams of fat-free cream cheese, and again 3 grams of Splenda. That's going to be used to coat this cake when it's done. Microwave on a medium power for about 3 minutes. We'll see in a minute. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and as you can see, I can take the fork and kind of poke out each side. That way you know this is done. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take this and flip it on a plate like so. And you can see what our cake actually comes out and looks like, guys. Very simple, okay? So what I want you to do is when your cake is done, you're going to want to let it sit for a good minute or two, because it's still really warm. And if you were to apply your frosting, which I'm going to do after I cut the camera, then it would just kind of run all over the place and look awful. So let it sit. You can eat it as is. You can use the frosting, dip it in the frosting, or you can use the frosting and layer your cake. But overall, this comes out to about 55 grams of carbs, 45 grams of protein, about 5 grams of fat with the frosting and the cake, around 450 calories. So guys, you can have your cake and eat it too. In the comment box below with the directions you saw in this video. the instructions and also the macronutrients on the entire cake and the frosting. Alright? My Instagram, my YouTube, and also my code on the Cellucor.com website is there for future purchases. So guys, please take advantage. Go out and try the red velvet since it's only available at bodybuilding.com, being an exclusive. Should be in the Cellucor warehouse soon, guys. Take care.